welcome back to a brand new FIFA 17 video today. Today we've got a brand new unlocking episode. Of course, as you can already guess by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be unlocking the brand new League SBC for the Calcio A, which of course equals the 91 rated Higuain. Very decent looking card. A few things I would mention about these, well, I'm not going to do the J League, J1 League just yet because I haven't done like the Scottish Premier League one. I just don't really find much point to it. I'll never use the cards. It's just me wasting coins on trying to buy the players to complete it. Admittedly, you do get packs, but you only get like silver packs, so it seems pretty pointless. But with this one, of course, as we know, Higuain does have a better rated card, which I think is... he has a 92, I think, as well. A 92 and a 93 in form. So he's got better versions, but of course they're more expensive. So this one I would say was... I haven't checked, but... well, we can do that right now. I think it's about 150k. So, you know, going off those kind of marks, you don't want to spend more than like 150, 200k, I'd say. So it's got a 93, wants to watch, 90 in form, 92, which is about 200k, 93, which is probably about 300, 91, which goes for probably about 100, about 180. Okay, so 200k probably would be the max for me to try and say, you know, that's how much I don't want to spend, how much I want to spend on this card. Otherwise, you know, you could just go and buy his 91 in form. It's pretty much the same thing. So I spent about 200k, I think, on this in total, which for me isn't too bad. I'm pretty happy spending that much. Of course, again, all of these are kind of unreasonable for the average player. Saying that, in due time, I suppose you probably could complete it via bronze pack method, grinding, just, you know, just chipping away at it piece by peaceful piece, and eventually you probably will complete it. But I'm quite impatient, so I want to do it as quickly as possible, and so we'll jump through these. Not really much I can say about these teams. It's just, you know, if you can, the biggest tip I can give you for any SBC is go for rare golds or non-rare golds if possible in those positions, or try and figure, like, if there's a right mid, go for a centre mid that you could use as a gold player instead of like a silver or bronze. Put like a centre mid in the right mid position. That's what I'm trying to say. It would be so much easier, and it saves you so many coins. Unfortunately, as you can see for this team, not every team has full gold or full rare gold. So you have to go with some silvers. This one, pretty cheap. I haven't got the chemistry. Why? Okay, so that works. I forgot to buy like a centre attacking mid to centre forward card, but we completed it. We got through it. So we're just going to complete these. This one was pretty expensive. Luckily, I had most of the players, or some of them anyway, in my club already, so I didn't have to spend too much on them. This guy, I mean, they're probably not that expensive anyway, to be honest. 450, 800 coins. Silvers are probably a bit more expensive. Got about just over 1,000 coins. Again, from what I thought actually was quite expensive, turned out to be not very. I mean, that team in total probably would cost you, if you had to buy every single player, would cost you about 10, 15,000 coins, I would say. So it's not the end of the world. So there is that. But most teams would cost you about, I'd say, 5 to 10 probably. The gold players really aren't very expensive because they're just saturated through the market. People are just packing them, just selling them off, and, you know, trying to undercut everybody. Everybody's trying to undercut each other, so they're just going cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And eventually, in time, just like MLS and the Liga NOS, wasn't it? The you know, they'll just become basically priceless. Is that a thing? I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to put in a Cardi. I did buy his 84 by mistake, but I suppose he's been upgraded, so it's actually his standard going card. Cost me, what was it, just under 2k? 1.7, which is crazy. For an 84 rated card, 84 rated striker with 79 pace, 77 dribbling, 82 shooting, 68 physical. Again, it looks pretty average, to be fair, for his rating. He's got terrible passing. Got 4-star weak foot, 2-star skills, medium low. He's actually not that great looking at it. So quite understandable why he goes for so little, but there we go. There goes Inter Milan. There's only a few teams I really want to talk about in this video. I'm going to leave to last Juventus and I'm going to have to check the name. Palmero? 1 second. Palermo, there we go. Nailed it. Palermo. Yeah, I'll talk about that one and Juventus at the end. The, Napoli, Inter, they're all pretty standard teams. 79 rated, if not less. 80 rated teams. You can fit a few silvers if you're quite, clever in your player buyings, if that's a thing. And as you can see by this team, the majority of it, of course, is gold, quite low rated gold. Got a silver in there. 77 rated team, again, it's not very difficult. Very, very simple. Get tons of gold packs, which is really nice as well. Well, we'll just quickly blast through the rest of the teams. This one's, again, not very expensive, not very difficult. Got a left back up at left forward, just because all the left wingers for that team were just ridiculously expensive, so might as well just improvise. This one, again, not very difficult. Full Roma team. Got Florenzi in there, which I didn't really want to get rid of, but I might as well. The rating for that team was only 79, and you got a mega pack for it, which is crazy. There's tons of low rated, like, well, not low rated, low end Roma players, like Strootman. You got Totti up at striker, so there's plenty of options. Dzeko as well. So for the rating for that team and the prize you get for it is just ridiculous. I would definitely say if you don't have the ones to watch Higuain, I would recommend going for this card. Well, that's always nice to see that I've forgotten to build a team. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll do that one in a sec. Udinese. I think I have done this one at least, so we'll complete that one. I'll go complete the last team, and then we'll go from there, I guess. Okay, so while we just blast through this last team, this Torino, at least the one I forgot to build, I wanted to mention that there's a few things I would mention about myself. Is whilst I'm doing this, I hate sitting there and just bidding on players. It really just, I can't be asked. So I'm quite lazy in the players I buy, so these type of things just cost me a little bit more, but I'm quite happy to do that, to kind of rush through it for the video purposes at least anyway. And there's a few things I really hate about these SBCs, or maybe just kind of FIFA in general. This might be just like a FIFA thing, but when you search for a player, say this player for example, you go into his concept thing, you find his concept card, the one you want to search for, and then you press LB and you search for that player, he pops up and you've got loads, the market to choose from. The most annoying thing in that entire process can be if they've transferred. It's just, I don't understand why the concept thing is so broken, why it doesn't show up just the player and the club that you chose. Why do you have to show all, his special cards as well if he's got any? That's super annoying, because it can only fit 5 on the screen, and it's just filled up with ones to watches if he has one. And it's super frustrating when you're trying to find the player you want and you just go out and buy some random dude, same player essentially, just from a different club, and that is the worst. That is actually the worst thing ever. But there we go. Rant over. We have completed Torino. We're going to go on to Juventus now, because you have to have an 82 rated team, 95 chemistry, 11 Juventus players, a few questionable players in the squad. So I say a few, there's really only one, but we've got Beto in goal, I think. Neto. Okay, so we've got Neto, Lichtsteiner, we've got Benatia. Is it Benatia? Yeah, Mehdi Benatia. We've got Rugani in the centre back. We've got Kadira. Got this guy, Mandrogor. I don't know. Okay, so we've got that guy. We've got this guy, Mario Lamina. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but we've got him in the centre mid. We've got Quadrado. We've got Asamoah up at cam. And then we've got Mandzukic and Higuain as our two strikers to finish off the team. So I'm using Higuain because not only am I getting a 91 Higuain by completing all of these, but he is untradeable. He's pretty pointless to me. I thought I might as well use him to boost up the rating. I mean, who else am I going to buy? Like, could I use 84? No. Who else would be Dybala possibly? And I don't really want to go out and buy a Dybala, so thought might as well use the untradeable player that I do have in my club. And we get 1 Prime Gold Players Pack for this team. Wouldn't say it was entirely worth it, because I'd imagine these players would be quite expensive. It's just like the problem is you have to buy. I would say you have to buy like Rugani, Benatia, and maybe Alexandro. You could do instead of Lichtsteiner. It depends who's really cheaper. I'd imagine Lichtsteiner is cheaper, but I wouldn't imagine buying like Bonucci or Barzagli. Maybe you would. Maybe that is the better option to go for. I had those players in my club, so I used them. But the last team we have on our list is Palermo, which is a 71 rated team, 11 Palermo players, and 95 chemistry. This is kind of tricky because a lot of the players you have to buy in your squad or in this team, if you have to buy any, of course, are tied to the Edison Cavani SBC, so they're all inflated in price. It cost me about, I would say, for the players I had to buy, probably 40,000 coins. I had quite a few already, so I was quite lucky. But I had to buy like centre backs, goalkeeper, centre mids, that kind of stuff. I had most of the strikers and forwards already, but yeah, about 40,000 coins, which is crazy. So for 6 players, that's just mental. Either way, there we go. There has been Higuain completed. Of course, do remember you do get 25,000 coins back for this. So whatever you spend, just remember you are getting 25k back for completing this. But there is his card. It looks incredible. 82 pace, 88 dribbling, 93 shooting, 73 passing, and 80 physical. Looks incredible. Just absolutely insane. I hear a lot of people not ranting, raving, but kind of like bigging up his wants to watch card, saying how amazing it is. His 93 is amazing. I've been wrecked by Higuain in the past, so I'm looking forward to using this. Got 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high medium, 6 foot tall. Should be an ideal striker, possibly partnered up with Luis Suarez could be quite good, or Edison Cavani, who I do have his new SBC card in my club already. That could be interesting to say the least. But there we go. So there's his SBC done. We are going to complete the marquee matchups because they've just been released today. And there we go. So marquee matchups has been completed. We do get another mega pack to add to our ever increasing list of packs. So we've got 25, which is incredible. 25 free packs. There's no man of the matches anymore, which is a bit of a shame. There is informs. We've got Lewandowski, Harry Kane, Rajan Nainggolan. Just insanity. So we've got rare gold packs. Got 2 mega packs, gold players packs. We'll do the silver packs because why not? Can't imagine we'll get anything too great out of these, because I know I got caught out a while ago by the Birmingham FC players. I didn't have any in the club and they cost me an absolute shed ton to buy, so it's always worth keeping hold of any odd nationality players or odd club / league players. Again, nothing in that pack, so we'll do the last premium silver players pack. It's not a walkout, would you believe it? It's nothing at all. Wow, Kagawa's been downgraded. I never knew that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's been pretty crap, so maybe that's why. I know. Who is it? Jerome Boateng's been downgraded to an 89, I do believe. So it can be Scott Sinclair. I knew it was. Any left wing English player is always Scott Sinclair, but I believe Jerome Boateng's been injured for the majority of the. I put those up. Majority of the been injured for the majority of the season, so it seems a little unfair to downgrade him when he hasn't physically played that much, or I don't know. Maybe he has played a little bit and hasn't been that great, but Still seems really harsh. We get Debussy, so next player. I suppose there's not really much you can do about it, just kind of have to sit back and accept it. Debussy might sell actually, because you need Arsenal players, so it goes for about 1,000 coins. I'll probably list him up, why not? We've got 6 packs left. One high rated player would be fantastic. Maybe not a walkout. It's a big flare. It's going to be Glick, who's been upgraded to an 84. Yes, 84 rated Glick, which is quite good, I suppose. I mean, it's a high-ish rated player. Get a Feyenoord, however you pronounce it, player again. Get quite a few Calcio A players who I'll sell at a later date if they do sell at all. Corb, that's pretty much it. Last pack, no walkout. It's a big flare we get to end it on. It's going to be... Yo, I'll take that. Laporte. I was looking for a Liga Santander centre-back, a new one, because I've been using Mario Gaspar, the SBC, and he's not that great, so I'll happily take that. Thank you very much. Okay, so there is some promo packs which I'm going to open because why not? The packs that I got were complete garb, so hopefully I can get something a little bit better in these packs. So start off with a Palacio, which is not too bad. He might sell for something or other. Okay, so we've got 17 left to go. No walkout as of yet. No inform. No, nothing. But yeah, I'm hoping I get one walkout as well out of all of these packs. They've been really good to me in the past. They've given me legends, you know, informs. Some of the notable ones, maybe the 87 Harry Kane or the 83 or 4 inform striker Roberto Firmino. Some ones I remember getting at least. So, you know, I really wouldn't mind just some of the low-rated, you know, Serge Gnabry would be sick. Inform Serge Gnabry, I'll be perfectly happy. So far, so nothing. Alright, 6 left to go. No walkout as of yet. No... Yo! Inform? Yo! That is so sick. It's Guy or... I think it's either Guy or Gay. I don't know how you pronounce it. But that is so sick. No, he's one of the ones I wanted. He looks incredible. Basically, a Everton version of N'Golo Kante. 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot, medium height, 5'9". Holy Christ. How much does he go for? I can't imagine he goes for too much. I take that back. He goes for 140? 130 possibly. 130,000 coins. Ridiculous. Ridiculous scenes you've just witnessed. 2 left to go. No walkout. No big flare. Nothing at all. So the only good-ish player we got, Rafinha is quite good. Brozovic, yo, upgraded Brozovic looks incredible. Yes, the only decent player we've got so far is that Idrissa Guy from Everton, inform. So no walkout, no big flare to end things off today. We get Neto from Juventus, which isn't too bad to be fair. Which is not too bad at all. And there we go. So there has been the 91 Higuain. What all today has been basically focused around. I was interested to see on Foothead real quick how he compares to his 91 rated card. And basically everything on the left hand side is exactly the same. So 82, 93, 73. But on the right hand side he's got 1 less dribbling to his inform, so his inform's got 89. His inform's got 30 defending, so he's got 1 less than that, and 1 less physical, which of course means his inform has got 81 physical. So you can kind of see what EA have done with this. They've kind of put out his card saying, you know, it's basically the same as his 91 inform, but if you want if you do have his 91 inform, you know, you've got a few better stats in a few different areas, so it's not too bad. But you know, I think if you can get this card for cheaper than his inform, definitely go for it. The packs you get could be, you know, could turn out to be something decent. Of course, like I got with the 84 inform, that goes for near 150,000 coins. So pretty much earned all of my money back just there. in that one card. So, you know, you don't need walkouts or Ronaldos to pay back what you pay into these SBCs, which is fantastic, really. It's incredible. But there we go. So I'm going to cut this video here because there's nothing left to say. I don't want to just ramble on. I will hopefully do a video on this 91 Higuain. I've got tons of players and tons of cards that I really want to do like separate videos on. They will come just in due time. So for now, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time.